On today's video, we're going to be replacing this outlet here. Let's see if any surprise happens today, anything different, because you never know what you're going to stumble across. Sometimes it's an ordinary thing, and sometimes things get complicated. Power has been shut off already. I will secondary verify with a contactless voltmeter. It's important that this is done by a licensed electrician. I am showing you how I do it. No power. I check both because you never know what the previous person did, if they did things wrong. And normally white is neutral and black or red or blue will be hot or whatever colors, but because you never know what somebody previously did. If it was even an electrician at all that did it, it could have been a plumber or a carpenter. Not that they can't do this, but some of them can't. But it could have been somebody that had no trade, no experience at all. So that's why I check all the wires. Okay, I was opening that up because it was closed. There goes that. And here goes the new. So far, so good. We're gonna go ahead and put the neutral. In this particular case, the way I'm wiring it, the way that it should be over here, at least the way I'm at, to the chrome one, and my live wire, the hot one, which here happens to be black. And I always say here where I'm at because things are different places. That one goes to the gold one here. Let me manipulate this in a more easier way. And now let me squish this together here. I didn't want to re-bend them, but these were bent really short. Not enough wire sticking out for me to grab easily and tighten it. You know, tighten the wrap around the tip of the other side of the cable, of the wire, I mean. But I wasn't going to redo it. Like straighten it out and rebend it to where I wanted it. So I was able to grab it. Not the ideal way, but I was able to grab it there. Now let's go with make sure that the top, it says top here, is up, which usually, at least here, ends up with the wires on your right. If it's on the left here, it means you're upside down. Let me tighten up this ground on the side here. Just, what do you call this? Housekeeping. You don't want things popping out. Even though here it doesn't matter, there's nothing else that's going to hit. But you never know. On some other applications, there could be a bunch of other wires and it could touch something and ground something else that should have been covered and wasn't, and then it hit ground. Okay, let's get the cover now. And I'm putting the screwless ones. So it's like a double thing here. So you got to put first the base and then this. But I'm going to try this first to see if it ended up pretty straight. Which it is. It has barely any curve to the left, and then I'll continue to tighten it up. I always kind of leave this to the end because I want to be able to, once I try the cover on, to move it around as needed. Now, especially you want to do that when you have more than one receptive, one is 2, 3, or 4, because you put in a cover with a bunch of holes and everything has to line up perfect. All right, let's go ahead and put this here. This part to the top because the indenture down here has to go to the bottom to coincide with this indenture here. Let me get the screwdriver now. That part again to the bottom. Perfect. And this one was an easy one, no complication. Came up pretty straight. Sometimes you gotta mess around with it. You'll see my other videos and you'll understand what I'm talking about. Leave me a message, any comment you have on it. If you like, give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't. And thank you for watching. Catch you on the next one.